My name is Zach Lieberman. I'm an artist and educator based in New York City. And I divide my time in thirds. So 1/3 teaching, 1/3 doing commercial work, and 1/3 making artwork. In order to make my work, I write code. Everything you see, all the images, all the videos that you see in this exhibition are created with language. I think there's something really beautiful about working in this medium, which is that you can make things which are unpredictable. And what I love is using that as part of a conversation and saying, like, I'm going to refresh and refresh and refresh. And this medium is a medium where when you work with numbers, you're working with math. And if you take a number like 0.1 and you turn it to 0.01, everything changes. It's adjusting, it's fiddling, it's tweaking, it's having a conversation with a machine and trying to make something which is not machine-like at all, trying to make something which is organic and beautiful and meaningful. And I'm just trying to find really great moments, things that surprise me. And I might take, 100 screenshots, 1,000 screenshots, and I find one that really feels kind of beautiful. And yeah, I feel like a photographer of math in a way. The exhibition is called Circles, Blobs, Ripples. And it, in a way, it's inspired by an artist I really admire named Vera Molnár. And she said, my life is squares, triangles, lines. For decades, she spent her life just studying what she could see in a square, what she could see in a triangle, what she could see in a line. And in the same way, I study what I can see in a circle, what I can see in a blob, what I can see in a ripple. To me, a circle, a blob, and a ripple are all kind of starting from the same place and seeing how something changes. So you take a circle form and then you stretch it and it becomes a blob, or you repeat it and it becomes a ripple. And these works are really kind of starting with with the premise of kind of a circle transformed. The exhibition in Unit is a collection of different types of print works. And one of the things that I really love is that we've set up these sequences where you can see the same algorithm, but varying different types of outputs from the algorithm. There's also moving work. And for me, animation is such an important part of my practice. It's about bringing things to life. And a lot of the things that you're seeing as still images are just frames of motion in one way or another. The animated work, I think of them almost as kind of moving paintings. They're not videos like with a narrative where you're going from, like a film that you would see, or even a short film where there's a narrative arc. I try to make living paintings that are kind of changing and evolving and moving, and so that animation is a part of it. My background is in fine arts. I studied printmaking, and there is no greater joy, I find, than you do all of this work. Printmaking is this very technical operation. You're inking a plate, you're putting paper in water, you're pulling a print, and in the end you hold an image in your hands. That's magic. I do all of this work on screen. I love this medium, I love projection, I love all of these things, but there's something I think so amazing about an object that you hold in your hands. And I never feel like I understand my work until I'm holding it. There's a kind of slowness to having an object and being able to kind of, experience that object over time. That's different than, we're on our phones, we have a feed, we're scrolling, it's like you see something, you like it. It's really different to live with it. And I find I can't understand my work unless I'm living with it, unless it's on my walls and it's part of my environment. Over 8 years ago, it started January 1st, 2016. I woke up and I just felt like I wanted to make something every day. Almost like short poems. I'm trying to, with a little bit of movement, a little bit of color, a little bit of geometry, I'm trying to say hello to the world in a different way every day. And to me, it's been so beautiful to see how my intuition changes, how what I'm interested in changes from week to week or month to month. They're almost like diary entries. You would think like, oh, you're posting things online, you're trying to make things that people like. But actually, the most interesting thing to me is to see how my ideas are in and out of harmony with the world. There are rhythms with your work and how the world is receiving it. And I try to work with images that make me feel something with the hope that other people feel something. And I think that's like the point of art, is to try to make things that really make you feel something, that really kind of move you, and change the way you see, change the way you feel, change the way you think, and then share that with others.